Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. And subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. Really and truly, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for all that you do, for your likes, your shares, your comments, anything you do. It's appreciated. Trust me, okay? Um, did I say God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light, only with the best interest of me and the collective at heart? You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Welcome to the new subscribers. Okay, welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Thank you so very much for coming, and thanks for coming back. This is a Yeshua message. So, as usual, the first note is I love you, okay? Yeshua loves you. He's always there for you. He supports you. He's much more involved in your life than you think that he is. And he wants to be with you during this time of celebration, okay? Really commending you on how you've been connecting with the divine, standing your ground, being the light that you wish to see in the world. You're doing such a great job, okay? Um, so, the other note that I got for Yeshua is 2 plus 2 equals fish, okay? so, 2, okay? He had me look up the esoteric meaning of 2. So, it says the number 2 holds spiritual significance in various belief systems and symbolizes balance, duality, and partnerships. In numerology, it is associated with harmony and cooperation. Many see it as a representation of the unity and the complementary nature of opposites, right? And that always takes me like to the inside of you, right? Your masculine and your feminine, your masculine and your feminine energy are one. They're separate. They're like the angel and the devil on your shoulder within you until you come into that balance or start to be aware of the duality or of the way that both sides of you are meant to be in a partnership until you enter into that marriage between you and are eligible for that marriage between you and the divine. In a way, you really are unaware of most things. You're really kind of out of balance, and you can't really catch your step. You know what I mean? You can't really have yourself in order until you bring the two sides of you together, okay? So he's saying like the 2 plus the 2, like it's like though you are one, you are complete within yourself, but the two sides of you still need that balance. You still need to be aware of that duality in order to stay integrated and to stay in a balanced place, right? So the 2 plus the 2, that's the both sides of you, okay? So 2 plus 2 equals fish. So fish symbolism. So the fish in Christianity is a symbol that is used to represent Jesus Christ or Yeshua. The symbol is often seen on the backs of car bumpers, okay, that say not of this world, okay? So you are, when you have that 2 plus 2 or that beautiful balance within yourself, you tap into that cosmic energy or that energy where you start to understand what it really truly means to be aware that you are not of this world, or that you to understand the energy of resurrection, or to understand the energy of immortality, right? The energy of reincarnation, okay? The energy of what it means to be saved and to be truly connected to your savior. Because once you have that 2 plus 2 and you come into oneness, then you understand Yeshua's mission, his journey, and what it is that he really truly did for you, right? So next, fish symbolize happiness because they have complete freedom of movement in the water, okay? Or complete freedom of movement when it comes to your emotional intelligence. You move with compassion, you move with love, you move into an energy of fertility and abundance, and that is what you start to attract to yourself in a major way. I love this because I didn't know how he was going to put this to you, but I like where he's going with it. So it says fish have been symbolic for millennia, associated with abundance, prosperity, fertility, and perseverance across various cultures, okay? So maintain your balance, maintain your compassion, maintain your love, operate with the energy of femininity and fertility, okay? Do not be afraid to reproduce and to do what it is that you're being called by the divine to do out in this world, no matter what anyone thinks about it or what anyone has to say about it or what energies, what I said energies, but I meant to say enemies, okay? What energies that present themselves as enemies or naysayers have to say about it, okay? So I think this is something that you're definitely doing. There's two koi fish right here around the world giving me Pisces energy. This picture right here, okay? The two koi fish surrounding the world. I feel like this is a beautiful representation of 2 + 2 = fish, okay? So what's the overall energy that you got for them? Woo! We got the broken arrow. It says embrace the energy of peace, okay? So continue to embrace this energy of peace. This energy of peace is so much stronger than we give it credit for, right? And then we got star ancestor with follow the voice of your soul, and direction guardian with choose your path, okay? So every time you choose peace, every time you choose compassion, every time you choose love over like getting petty or holding on to any old energies that you operated out of before you went through this resurrection, like every time that you choose peace over those energies, you are choosing a more cosmic energy. You are choosing to use your intuition and to really walk in the footsteps of Yeshua when you're choosing peace, when you're choosing love, when you're choosing compassion. He made sure that this was already built within you by walking this journey before us and teaching us exactly how to do it. So it says, let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare to offer peace. You are safe. Just as the arrow card symbolizes defense and protection, the broken arrow card symbolizes peace. In Native American traditions, a broken arrow would mean that tribes were no longer fighting one another, but were making alliances. When you see a broken arrow in a meditation, vision, dream, or a reading, it is a message that you no longer need to fight because peace has arrived. So when you bring the two sides of yourself into that energy of wholeness, then you find inner peace. You evolve, you ascend to a place of peace. Once you find inner peace, you understand that there's really no real reason to battle or to go up against anybody in any way. You understand what it means to have God fighting your battles and standing for you and speaking for you. It says this is a powerful symbol of harmony, serenity, and community. If you have been exposed to a situation in which you have felt the need to protect yourself or defend what you feel is right, know that this is now coming to an end. With the arrival of the broken arrow card, you are being guided to know that the energies of light are entering to wash away all the darkness. You can drop your shields and protection. You are now in a situation that will honor you and honor your needs. Arguments are ending and disagreements are being resolved. Prepare to talk things through and offer the peace that you would like to enjoy in order to move forward in a more fearless way. It's important for you to let go of the idea that you can be hurt by this situation or the people involved, because this will only work against you. Know that your angelic guides and ancestors are standing around you, protecting you, and taking you lovingly forward, okay? So you're being carried forward. But it's like the minute you step out of that energy of peace, or you feel like you have to overprotect yourself, because we hear a lot of truth, right? We hear a lot of revelation, and it's all a part of the journey, but it's your reaction to those things that you're hearing. You know, are you letting it get you worked up or worried? Like, are you worried that anyone can affect your life or affect your journey or affect your divine mission in any way? Because that is That is the equivalent of you stepping outside of your truth, you stepping outside of the two and away from the fish, you know? Like, sorry, that's how I heard it. I hope it's not like confusing. What else? So we got the Empress, and we got the Sun, and we got Judgment, okay? So it's like, in any situation that you step into, you automatically carry this energy of peace with you, right? You carry this fertile, empress, joyous, happy type of energy within you, within your soul at all times. Because you've come into oneness and you know who you are and you know the light that you carry. You remember where you came from. You understand that you are not of this world, and just you being in that situation and having that experience is enough to show the divine where the judgment needs to go or what needs to happen. The anger, the irritation, the nastiness is totally unnecessary. And it messes up your own energy. So I think he just wants you to be very aware of this, okay? To maintain that peace, maintain that joy, that happy energy, no matter what, okay? That is where your strength lies. Yeah, with the Two of Candles, you always have a choice on what way you want to react or what you want to entertain. So make sure you're not putting yourself in any illusions that tell you anything other than you're the star, you're protected, you're fertile, and you can do anything you want to do. Because with this Lover's energy, the two have come together with the two, okay? And it now is a time for nothing but fish, nothing but abundance, nothing but peace, nothing but joy, nothing but amazing energies. And yes, there are negative energies at work in the background, and that's why we get this high priestess energy, so that we can know it, we can understand it, and we can see it for what it is. And I love how the high priestess is Pisces energy, more fish. It's always going to be more fish. There's always more abundance. There's always more joy. There's always a better way to deal with the negativity. There's always a way to stay stable in who you are and not drain yourself and make yourself tired and block what's coming in for you just because another is not growing, is not healing, and is wanting to hold on to negative energy. So make sure that you always take a step back and take that time when you feel like you're going to step out of that abundant energy that you naturally carry and feel like you want to entertain somebody else or play a petty game with somebody. Because at this point in your energy, a petty game or the negativity or a negative thought about someone comes at a high price, okay? So, we got the Nine of Wisdom, okay, or the Nine of Cups. Now is the time where your wish fulfillment has already come to fruition, no matter how your life looks. Because the biggest wish fulfillment of our soul is for us to come into one, to tap into our true strength, right? Strength is the wands, okay? So more of you making the proper choices, okay? This hermit energy, you stepping back and always checking yourself when it comes to your balance and the way that you're dealing with other people. Because that's something that we we seem to be very focused on, you know. I feel like he's pulling from like tarot readings and things like that, you know. He's saying, yes, we do a lot of revelation, and a lot of times, you know, we look for the juicy ones, right? We want to hear all the details, we want to know all the tea, we want to know everything that's going on, and it is our birthright to know that. But we must be able to maintain our own balance. Those energies, those situations, those things should not have the power over us to get us so worked up that we step out of our strength, right? That we step out of where we are spiritually balanced at, that we step away from our foundation and find the time to get mad or to get upset about any of that. It does not deserve that kind of energy from you. The more love you throw at it, the more peace you can maintain while you receive truth, the more truth you open yourself up to receiving. What's this? The world, okay? The more success you always find yourself in, the easier it is for you to close cycles. We got the 8 of intelligence and the magician. It's like, yes, you're this beautiful and amazing and magical type of energy, but at the end of the day, that magic works both ways. Like almost like he's saying to get angry or to put yourself in a negative energy about something you find out about someone else or something that someone else has done has the power to like affect you. That negative energy ripples out just like the positive energy does, which makes you a very dangerous thing when you are in your wholeness. So coming back to this place of hermit and regaining your power, regaining your strength, tapping into the way that you're thinking and getting yourself back to that place of the number 2 or back to that place of balance and peace is so important when you're dealing with other people and when you're receiving revelations from the divine, okay? These things are not to make you upset or to make you worry or to bring any fear or to convince you that anyone has any power over you or over your life or over your journey. It's just meant to inform you so that you can heal these 2 parts of yourself and keep yourself in a place of balance. What's the 9 of wisdom and the 2 of strength? We got Orun with joy and light. This is your strength. The joy and the light of life. The beauty and the happiness and all of the great things that come with life. Not to say to, mind control yourself into thinking that there's only joyous and happy things going on, but looking at red flags more like they're pink flags. They're informative. They're informative. They're here to tell you what's going on so that you can make the proper choices when it comes to the people that you want to consider, your lovers or your circle or your disciples is how he's putting it. When you're choosing your disciples, these revelations make it very clear to you who is for you and who is not for you. What energies to stay away from because they don't represent the energy of God that aligns with you. What's the 2 of strength and the hermit? We got walking meditation with just go, okay? So I feel like he's saying like this is all very intuitive, like it's all very intuitive, and once you get into the hang of it, baby, it just gets easier and easier for you to do. And I think you're in this place where you're learning how to maintain that peace at all times, and so that's why this is like a very important message for you. Don't let it upset you, okay? Like, you think I didn't have my time where I got upset? Just go back. All you gotta do is just go back in my readings, okay? Go back to the way that I was reacting to things at first. My explanations of people and how I talked about people and how they was doing shit, okay? It has evolved, and that's the same way that your view on people has evolved too. But this is something that requires maintenance, is what he's saying. Always tapping into your guidance when you're in this hermit mode and when you're communing with the 2 sides of you and the divine. Keeping that maintenance up by returning to that place of peace as much as possible and following the guidance that really truly is coming in from the divine, okay? Always returning to this place of healing, always replenishing your cup and having more to pour out into the earth. The energies of negativity and nastiness, they don't really fill up your cup. It's the light that you go into that negativity and nastiness later when you untangle all of that and you find that light in there. That's what replenishes your cup. Understanding the situation, understanding why you got the revelation and why it's important to your life. What's the ace of strength in the world? We got Mami Wata with memory, okay? These memories are not meant to make you upset. They're meant to be these situations that jog this memory inside of your DNA or inside of the soul to take you to a higher vibrational place. And for you to be okay with just going, with just intuitively walking, with just moving on after you know what you know and still meeting people with peace and love and joy. and knowing that the judgment is going to be passed out and that it's always going to be exposed because it got exposed to you. Once you know, guess what? It's been exposed. Exposure doesn't always look like the entire world knowing and that person getting, like whipped and beat and arrested in front of everybody. Sometimes exposure is just you knowing and you healing and you being able to move forward and follow your guidance in a peaceful place. Sometimes that's where the most powerful healing comes from. Yeah. That's what brings real true change. And that's what increases the union that you have between the two sides of you and between you and the divine. What's joy and light and just go? So we got voodoo and blue with back off. This is also the energy that protects you. The energy of peace, the energy of love, making the right choices, the positive choices. Because it's easy to get all upset. You know what I'm saying? This is what it keeps saying. It's easy to get upset. It's easy to get angry. And to allow those angry energies to consume you like this carnivorous flower would consume a fly. But that is a tempting offer at a high price, and it takes a lot more bravery and strength to be in this place of peace and to find time for spirit in the middle of your anger, in the middle of finding out that people have invaded your boundaries and violated you and tried to dominate you. What's just go and guidance? We got the angel of alchemy with the miracle, okay? It's like the name of the game is transmutation at this time, okay? The more you can transmute these negative dark energies and turn them into a light that works for you and turn them into experience so that you become a better teacher, you become a better individual, you become a stronger and more fertile and peaceful energy. Like, that is the point, okay? The point is not to dwell or to be angry or to be focused on who's doing voodoo and who's fighting you and who's attacking you. It's not to keep your focus there. That's not the point of the revelation. The point of the revelation is your healing, is your growth, is to teach you to become a better transmutator and to really show you the joy and peace that God could give you in any situation, no matter what you know to have happened. What's guidance and healing? We got ghost people, okay? It says faceless ghosts and a haunted girl. Like, at the end of the day, it's your choice if you want these things to haunt you or to stick with you, or if you really truly want to forgive and want to move forward. It's your choice. It's nobody else's choice. So even if they keep attacking you or keep being nasty with you every day or keep trying to pick at you or keep trying to try you, they do not win, because at the end of the day, you chose joy, you chose your inner peace, you chose to follow your guidance and move forward and not entertain that energy, because you know you got all these miracles that you're trying to attract to yourself to better not only you but anyone who comes into contact with you. That's the point of the journey. To grow, to heal, to expand, and to share that growth, healing, and expansion with others, okay? What's healing and memory? We got the sewer maiden with your sensuality is beautiful, okay? So it's like sensuality always gives me, that ability to feel, like he was talking about. The fish being surrounded by water or being constantly taken through this water, these emotional situations where it could be heavy, but choosing to feel that this is beautiful anyway. And it's okay that these emotional things are happening or that I'm surrounded by this water for this short time because I'm a fish and I can breathe in this water. And thank God that I have the ability to breathe under this water, right? That you're going to be just fine no matter what environment you're put in. And the sewer maiden is half fish, half human, okay? Not of this world. Enchanting, beautiful, mysterious, and not readily understood by any and everyone that comes to her, right? Mermaids, if somebody catches a mermaid, what's the first thing they're gonna do? And that's funny because Mami Wata is here with this same mermaid energy. Somebody catches a mermaid, what they gonna do? You don't know. It depends on the person. Some people gonna call the government, and the government gonna come and experiment on that fish. The government gonna put that fish in so many different environments because they're amazed at this new creature, and they want to see how this creature reacts to this and reacts to that. And some people are like that when they come across you because you're not of this world. You something they never seen. So it's all about you and how you emotionally react to those things. And are you swimming into that trap that they set for you? Or are you going to go around the trap and follow your guidance and not become something that's experimented on and live a peaceful and happy and joyous life? Because you didn't fall into the trap of leaving your peace or leaving your sanctuary or leaving where the divine had you. Like, follow your guidance is so important. Especially when it comes to these people of the past, you know. I feel like people could be going out of their way at this time to sort of like pick at you or cause problems with you, you know. But Yeshua is saying no one can cause problems for you but you. No one can allow anyone to pick at you but you. They're your boundaries that you put in place. It's your strength. This is your journey. So it's okay to embrace the energy of peace and know you're being protected from all these negative situations, even if you find yourself smack dab in the middle of it. What's back off in Miracle? Seeing crimes. We got alcohol, okay? So you could be dealing with people who consume a lot of alcohol, okay? It says a substance that causes the good soul to leave the body, leaving it more open to low frequency entity possession and creates toxicity. Or also you could be someone who drinks a little bit here and there, not nothing too crazy, but you know, maybe it puts you in a different frame of mind, or maybe it pulls you away from that energy of peace, you know, like maybe you're not, like you're upset about certain things in the background subconsciously, but when you get drunk or when you get, you know, just a little bit tipsy, then those energies creep up a little bit more. So maybe pay more attention to alcohol, you know, or make sure you're not drinking too much to where you're numbing your pain or you're not dealing with the actual real true issue in any given situation that you may find yourself in. What's Miracle and Ghost, people? We got family, okay? So maybe it could be really pressing because it's your family, you know, that's a soft spot for you. Like I said, like in the middle of the ocean, okay? Like it's a very emotional thing. Certain energies that you're being called to step away from, or that you're being called to meet with this energy of peace, you know, like it could be very upsetting for you to think about meeting these people with peace and with love and with kindness and with happiness, you know, because it's like maybe they never had this for you. It says situations involving people who are closely related to you. This includes any family members, lovers, close friends, or co-workers, etc. You know, maybe they could drink a lot. Maybe you did step away from alcohol, and now that you're no longer like numbing your pain, you're really seeing the clarity of these people and really getting a lot of revelations as far as like what they thought about you and what kind of intentions they set toward you. But your peace is so important to fighting that kind of energy away. That love that you give to yourself, allowing yourself to thrive, allowing yourself to be fertile. What's Ghost, people? And your sensuality is beautiful. We got Fake Guru, okay? So also, I don't know, this energy of you also being very careful of like where you get your information from, or what kinds of people you're watching or investing energy into, okay? Because some of them, of course, claim that they're one with the universe and one within themselves, and that they were sent to teach and liberate the masses. But a lot of them it's a lie, okay? They're doing it all for clout. They're not doing the inner work. They're not working on themselves. They're not operating out of a place of joy and light and peace, okay? So it's up to you to use your intuition. And the more you find yourself in that place of peace or in that place of joy, you understand the difference between someone who's just like slanging mud all day long or who's bringing you revelation that you can really truly grow and thrive from, you know? Like the messages should change, okay? They should not be the same message every day, all the time, because the divine does not work that way. So just be very aware, okay? So we got the past, we got surveillance, and we got the sword of truth. I feel like people really are watching you, you know what I'm saying? People from your past wanting to test you again or bring something up from the past, you know, that maybe you're still kind of sensitive about. But your peace, your joy, your happiness, it has the power to break through any lies and deception, cutting through to the truth and tapping into the truth regardless of what's blocking it or who's secretly watching you without your consent or, you know, doing things from the shadow or trying to obtain clarity or, you know, trying to come after you or cause any issues for you. None of it matters compared to the joy and light that God offers you, that he has placed within you and instilled within you. Once you tap into that energy within you, none of this stuff should really truly bother you, you know? I mean, of course, it's gonna bother you, right? Because it's close to you. It hits close to home. But it shouldn't bother you and sit with you forever. Eventually, you should come to closure or come to some sort of healing about these situations with these people that you're going through. And that's how you really truly attract your blessings, okay? So if you're feeling stuck, there could be some way that you need to return to that peace within you, or one of the parts of you that's kind of out of balance because of things that you've been through that you're kind of having a hard time forgiving, okay? And know that like the intention to forgive really truly is good enough, and you're not always going to be in that place of peace within you. And trust me, I speak from experience, you know. Anger is a real thing, our emotions are a real thing, but it's all about what we choose to do with it at the end of the day. And the more positive choices we make and the more positive reactions we start to deliver to these people, the more clarity we receive, and then we actually get more truth and more clarity about those situations that we've been going through or that we've been kind of upset about or holding on to a little bit of anger concerning, okay? What's alcohol? What's alcohol in family? We got beliefs, okay? So your faith, your hope, your beliefs, holding on to that, standing firm in that, you know? Accepting that people have similar or clashing belief systems sometimes, you know, and that sometimes those things have the ability to bring us together or to make us feel like we're apart. But at the end of the day, no matter what they believe in or who they are a part of you. They are a part of this soul family, and they all deserve peace and love and respect, okay? So you have to watch the way that you're thinking about them, because I know when you're in that angry place, it's really hard to think about the respect or the love that they deserve. They didn't have no respect for me. They didn't show me no love. But that's not where you come from. You're not of this world. You don't. That's a worldly way of thinking, is what he's saying. It doesn't matter what they had for you or what they showed you or how they treated you. They already gonna get the judgment. It's not your job to judge them or to give them what you feel like they deserve. That's God's job. So let God do his job, and you stay in a peaceful, happy, joyous place and deliver what it is that you have to deliver to the world. We got summer, which says it's time to see the sunny side, okay? So it's time to see the sunny side of life, the sunny side of people, even if all they show you is shadow. Is there. The sun, the beauty, the God in them is there. Yeah. We got crossroads and rise above, okay? So when you feel like you're running into crossroads with people, or, you know, you want to argue or you want to address something, or you got an attitude or you want to start something, remember that God is in charge of the judgment. And you go to God and you say, God, can you help me? Can you give me a little bit more patience? Can you help me to maintain my peace? Can you bring me some calm? because I'm having a hard time dealing with this person or that person today. You know, I'm sick and tired of going through this with this person or that person. God, can you show them who you are? Can you show them how you shine your light within them? Can you awaken them so they can operate from a place of peace and joy, and they won't be hating me or being mad at me because I'm just being myself and doing what I'm supposed to be doing on my journey? He's saying, like, this is my challenge to you, you know? Instead of going to that place of where we all tend to go, you know, where it's like, you know, oh, that's cool because they finna get this judgment, and you know, I'll watch, you know, I bet they can't handle this, and whoop-de-whoop-de-wop. Like, try to come at it from a much higher perspective, from that higher energy that you work so hard to ascend to. Stop making it so easy for people to get you to a place where you drop your energy, or you drop out of that place of peace, or you drop out of that place of happiness just to deal with that negativity. Start praying positivity and light and hope over these people. Start praying that they get their beliefs and their faith and who they are together, so that they don't feel the need to attack others for getting their stuff together, you know? What's the final thought on this? We got to accept and receive, okay? If you can accept other people, and you can accept that peace and light and joy that naturally flows into you every day, then you can receive any and everything that you ever wanted. And you might even be able to open up doors for other people to receive what they need to be a better person in your life as well. Yeah. And just focus on celebrating your wins, celebrating what you can do, celebrating the positive effect that you have on the people that are willing to listen to you, that are willing to be open to you, that do see the light in you. Beautiful message. Thank you so much, Yeshua. What's the final thought on this? It says your past supports your future. Every single negative situation you've been through, every time you got judged, every time you made a bad decision, every time you had to deal with somebody who was negative, and every time somebody tried to stab you in the back, and every time somebody lied to you and told you they worked for God and they didn't, it all supported this beautiful, amazing, bright, peaceful, happy future that you're walking into, or that you've already stepped into. But it's up to you to maintain that by following your intuition, because this is the number 11, okay? Up to you to continue to bravely market your magic with a smile on your face, and not allow anyone to tamper with the magic that you're expecting to happen. So much confirmation, okay? With the horn and the train, okay? So, the essential meanings of your past supports your future are the ability to draw on past experiences, the toolkit of knowledge that you have collected, a time to enjoy the work you've done, things coming to fruition, intentionally weaving the future, justice and karma, finally getting what you deserve. The self-care message is the need to work through negative energy that was sown into the past, a chance to integrate life's lessons, the opportunity to choose a different future, a tendency to coast, the time to break free of outgrown habits or negative patterns, injustices that need balancing, a chance to do the right thing, okay? It says, your life today was created by the thoughts and actions of your past, and this card reminds you that your every experience you've had, every step you've taken, and every intention you've set has become a node of wisdom on the lattice of your life. In this way, there is no better way to improve tomorrow's trajectory than to work on it today. As you weave the web of your life, take the time to include patience, honesty, diligence, and faith. If you find yourself circling through repeating patterns, remember that today's sticky energy may be something that was woven into your past, and that this lesson is only a temporary one. As you cycle upward, your web will become stronger and more stable, and every lesson learned is one more strand of support that can be counted on at a later date. There is a fairness here, a balance, based on merit, loyalty, and steady progress. You're being given a chance to do the right thing and to open your heart to this beautiful law of cause and effect. Go ahead and take advantage of this karmic moment and use your actions to craft your future according to your plan, okay? Craft these karmic moments and situations and people into the driving force that pushes you into a much more positive and peaceful future. And to the point where no matter what you hear about them, no matter what you know they have done, no matter how they have come up against you, that you still are able to forgive them, able to look at them with clear understanding and a high perspective to know that, okay, that's cool. Thank you, God, for informing me that that's what has gone on. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for saving me. And I thank you ahead of time for the outcome. I thank you for what is going to come of this. I thank you for the healing that's going to come to all parties from this situation. I thank you for your growth, for the ability to ascend, for the ability to look within myself and understand what I'm doing wrong when I'm dealing with others. Because that truly is a big blessing that many don't have the access to. Many people don't have this kind of self-awareness that you have. It is a gift, and it is to be used from a place of wisdom. So, with that, my love, I'm done. I hope you guys got something that you needed out of this, that you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.